everyone, it's JD Esajian and welcome to another episode of, you guessed it, FortuneBuilders TV. And this week we're going to select another viewer request. Gordon McDonald, who commented on last week's show regarding the rehab design ideas that I gave, some basic rehab design ideas. Gordon had a great suggestion, and it's one that I've been asked, many times over the years, is some do's and don'ts of staging. And let's back up and let's define what staging is in real estate, because many of you know and some of you don't know. Staging is the process and ultimately the art of furnishing your finished product, whether it's a renovation or just the home that you have lived in that you're selling, and it's placing items, typically furniture and other types of items, to make the house feel like a home. And so let me just define, basically staging makes a house a home. That's the best way I can describe it. And people don't, let's say you've renovated a house and it's just this awesome renovation, you've done everything well and it looks great, but it's empty, okay? People don't buy empty, nice, renovated houses. People buy homes, and staging makes a house a home. So absolutely, every single home that we sell, we stage. And if you want to see examples of what staging should look like, go to our website, go to cthomesllc.com, click on the Homes for Sale tab, and just click on any one of those properties in there and you'll see examples of staging. So what staging does is it makes a house a home. And Gordon asked for some do's and don'ts, and so I'll go through that. I'll talk a little bit about pricing too and what you can expect to spend. And some of you have staged your houses and maybe have done some things improperly, or maybe have overstaged, or maybe understaged, or didn't even know what was too much or too little. So some do's and don'ts. Well, I just defined one for you there. Too much staging can make a house feel cluttered, right? If you put too many things into a house, you can actually make the house feel smaller than it is. And you can also, in someone's mind, dictate a space in a way that they wouldn't want to see it and actually turn them off from the property. So it's an art. It really is an art. And so I'll share with you some rooms that you absolutely want to stage. So the rooms, if we're talking about the things that you do want to stage, the rooms that you want to look at are the areas of the house that sell the home. And that's the kitchen and the bathroom. So always stage your kitchens and bathrooms. Depending on the size of that space, for example, in the bathroom, staging can consist of towels on the towel bar, or a soap dispenser, a decorative soap dispenser on the countertop. Maybe some flowers, right? Something on the back of the toilet. Little things like that. You don't have to put one of those big, shelf things that go over the toilet and all this different stuff in there. I mean, they make the space feel small, unless it's big enough to do that. So little items like that. In the kitchen, for example, and these are the rooms that you do want to stage. Kitchens, for example, you can put, pot holders hanging from the stove, for example. You could put like a cookbook opened up, and you'll see examples of this on our website. A cookbook opened up on the countertop. Again, flowers, okay, soap dispensers and things of that nature. Plates. If there's a breakfast bar, you could even stage it with plates. Stools. If there's a breakfast bar for people to sit and eat. So those are the ideas in those spaces. So always stage your kitchen and your bathrooms. Secondly, or the next rooms, is you really want to look at the spaces that are decision makers area of the home. So the master bedroom. You don't need to stage every bedroom. Stage the master bedroom. Keep it simple. Put a bed in there. Don't make the bed too big, right? Just because you would want a California king in your bedroom, that could make the room feel smaller than it really is. So stage it with an appropriate size bed. Maybe you put one nightstand. Maybe you don't even. But stage the master bedroom, and what I recommend is you also stage the main living space. And you can, again, see examples of that on the CT Homes website, and that can consist of like a couch or a love seat, depending on the size of the room, maybe another sitting chair. There are like fake TVs that you can even use. Okay, so those are the rooms. The kitchen and the bathrooms, the master bedroom, and then a common living space, or the main living space. And it's a blend of, just the right amount of furniture to make the house feel like a home. And so that's very important. Now, the other thing you can look at doing, if there's an awkward space in your house, maybe there's that fourth room that isn't really a bedroom, or it's like kind of off to to the side, or there's that little nook that's like you don't really know what to do with it, or it's just kind of been there. Staging can actually dictate that space, right? So maybe there's that fourth room that's not really a bedroom, or probably wouldn't be used as a bedroom. So maybe you make it as like a theater room, or maybe you make it like a game room, and maybe you put like a ping pong table in there. You can go to online, you can buy a ping pong table for 150 bucks, and you sell it at the house, or they don't want it and you get to take it home and use it yourself, right? So these are some outside of the box thinking that can make a big difference in the sale of your house. And what we really are talking about here is making your house more sellable. So we're back in that sales arena. Okay, some don'ts. Let's talk about some don'ts. Well, you kind of have already started to create this picture of a don't would be putting too many things in the house, overstaging the home. Okay, that's important. I wrote some other things down to kind of keep me on track. Using too little staging. Too little staging can kind of look like you just sort of forgot about it. All right, so there's a blend there. Using older items. Don't make the mistake of going into your garage where you've been storing old furniture from the 70s and bringing into your new contemporary home just because you have it there and you feel you want to save money. Dave's shaking his head. Do you have furniture like that at home? His dad's house. So don't make that mistake, because you're not saving money, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot. So don't do that. Stay tuned for part 2 of Staging 101.